As I die slowly. The more people I tell, the more friends I lose, all because of a bad decision that I decided to choose. On that night, all I had to do was say wrap it up, but instead, I lay silent, legs open as I clenched my butt. He entered me slow and began to kiss my cheek, my neck, my shoulder, and the valley where my breasts meet. His hips moved in a rhythmic and circular fashion, and all I could think of at that moment was magic. It was like the sweet taste of heaven as I kissed and caressed his neck. And then climax came, and instead of exploding on the bed, he decided he wanted to come inside of me, after which I rushed to the bathroom to pee, not thinking about the STDs he may have had, and about 5 minutes later, that too had passed. Months went by and I began to feel nauseous and weak, and my sister said to me, a doctor's visit we should seek. The first question he asked was had I had unprotected sex. That moment, it came back, and reluctantly I had to say yes. So an STD test is what I ended up taking, and the weeks thereafter it left my body shaking. My heart was racing and I was constantly pacing as I waited for the call that had my mind dazing off into a world of what if. What if I had contracted something from him? Something I couldn't get rid of, something I definitely didn't want, something that would put my whole life in a funk. And the moment came. Silence covered the room. The doctor called and my worst nightmare came true. He said, "Your results came back positive for HIV." The second those words escaped his lips, I immediately wanted to flee. I wanted to flee from this horrible life which I had created for myself. This life of depression, numerous doctor's visits, and diminishing health. This man, he was my soulmate, my best friend, and who I thought was my protector. And now I have to sit here thinking, I know I knew better. Tears ran down my face as my head and hands collapsed in my sister's arms. Tears of anger rushed to her shirt as I thought of all his charms. I never thought he would lie, or better yet, not protect us, but I was blinded by all his smooth pelvic thrusts. And now I sit here today, my T-cell count low but steady, and I think to myself, I'm too young and definitely not ready. Not ready for this new life which I now must accept. Not ready for this world of stigma and this new life of reject. I'm so not ready to tell all of my family that the same man I'm in love with would be the same man to kill me. I'm not ready to tell my friends this most dark and deep secret, because I know this is one that will have me questioning, can they keep it? But when the time comes, I will pray to the one most holy, that he eases my mind and my body as I die slowly.